Please welcome the lovely Kelsey Grammer, everybody. Kelsey. Kelsey, you look great. Before I talk to you about your show, and I do want to talk to you about it, I wonder, you have some experience delivering children, don't you? You got a few.
I have 5 children.
You got 5 kids. So between the two of us, we're, you know...
experts.
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing to worry about. If anything starts to happen...
Where's...
Celebrity baby news! This show is sensational, but you play a very mad, serious role in it. I'm used to seeing you in the comedic.
Well, most people are used to that, and unfortunately, they're still used to that. We're trying to find, you know, a few more people to watch the show.
I feel your pain. I feel your pain.
You know, we've been. In fact, if everybody here watches the show tomorrow night, then our ratings will double.
Wow. No, man, but you got the critical acclaim. That's what counts.
It's got critical acclaim, so we're doing our best to try to convince people that that's
what counts in TV now. The critical acclaim. All you have to do is win a couple of awards. Viewers, pshaw.
Yeah, no, you're right.
All you need is a Golden Globe and an Emmy,
we've gotten
and
some
you're on
attention.
for years.
We've gotten some attention. It's very nice. It's a great role to play. It is a serious drama.
You something on your pants?
I did a minute ago, yeah. I'm just checking the lint.
You know, there's a guy backstage with a sticky wand.
Thing?
Yeah. He'll rub it on you.
I feel funny about that.
Sometimes he rubs me with the sticky one. I'm not even linty.
Too much. I actually heard that.
Yeah, that's right. I can get you one of those if you want.
It's okay.
Are you still? I think of you. I always wanted to go and see you do the Shakespeare in the Park in New York. Do you still do that from time to time?
Well, when I can, yeah. I mean, I try to do Shakespeare at least every couple of years.
Right. What are the Shakespearean the roles that you? Because you see, it's difficult. The Shakespeare.
Richard II.
Yes.
Macbeth.
You don't want to say that.
Well, I think it's okay to say it here. They just say it's not okay to say it in a theater. This is.
All right then, yeah, all right,
studio, you know.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's barely a television studio as well, so yeah, all right.
I don't have an issue with it.
Right, okay. Are you superstitious when you do the play, though?
No.
How's your Scottish accent? Do you do it in a Scottish accent?
No, I don't.
Wait, that's a Scottish accent.
A bit. Well, I used to work with a fellow named Alex Russell.
I know him.
From Glasgow.
Yes.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. Was he an actor?
No, he was a chef. When I was, you know, actors, we usually do a lot of different things. I was 17. I took a job at a hotel where I was basically a jack of all trades. I washed laundry. I fixed the elevator if somebody got stuck in it, and I worked from about 7 at night till about 4 in the morning.
This is a porn, I think, isn't it?
It could have been.
It feels like a porn. Are you sure it was a hotel?
Well, Alex would always. I would help him sort of. I would be like his broiler man during the rush for dinner rush, and then he'd take me into the back. This is where the porn stuff starts.
Wow, man.
No.
You got the robot all animated now.
He'd sneak into the walk-in freezer, basically, and he kept the drambuie in there.
It's a liquor-based story.
He'd sneak his hand behind the box of frozen vegetables and pour us both a little shot and say, nectar of the goods. And then... back we'd go, and then we'd go back to work, and then I'd have to go out and brush the tennis courts and arrange the furniture on the chaises.
What the hell was this place?
This is in Pompano Beach, Florida.
Wow, that sounds swanky.
It was very swanky.
Yeah, it sounds swanky.
But the interesting thing about Alex was, and maybe you know guys like this from Glasgow, when he was 14, he decided to have all his teeth removed, so he was the toughest kid on his block.
Let me ask you something, Kelsey.
Apparently
did Alex tell you this?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, your friend Alex from Glasgow?
And he popped his teeth out all the time.
Yeah. No, that's not what happened.
No.
What happened is he lost all of his teeth because he ate candy from the moment he was born.
Perhaps.
Then he comes to America, and in order to appear tougher than he is, he said, I got them all taken out so that I was the toughest. Yeah, it's not a measure of toughness. Many of the MMA fighters have lovely teeth.
It's just a tooth. It's just a tooth decay.
It's a tooth decay issue. I really think it is. I mean, I have some bridge work in here.
So as have I.
But mine was from getting the teeth knocked out.
Right.
So, are you in New York when you make this thing, or are you back in LA?
We actually shoot in Chicago.
Oh, Chicago!
Yeah.
I love Chicago.
Shoot the show in Chicago. It's a great place to work, and it's a great town to work in. It's a great town to make a story about.
Yeah, and you got your time off. You can go sailing in Lake Oprah there.
Well, I haven't done that. Yeah,
that's a beautiful place.
I did a show with Oprah some time ago. This was for the book club thing, and we read a book and we sat and talked. And she leaned over in between when we were shooting, and she said to me, "You know, I've bought some land on Maui." And I said, "Yeah, I know, I'd heard that." And she said it's called Haleakala.
Haleakala?
Yeah, and I thought, well, that's the volcano. Did you buy the entire volcano? It's larger than the city of Manhattan.
We have to take a break. Where I get some legal advice about Oprah. We'll be right back with Kelsey Grammer. We'll be right back. Kinda.
That's why I let it go.
We're back on now. So yeah,
but about 10 years.
Yeah.
10.
That's how long Oprah was in the volcano,
I believe.
Well, we're out of time, Kelsey Grammer. Do you want a piece of fruit?
I'd love a piece of fruit.
All right, let me see what you got. Whoa, we got some new stuff tonight.
Organic fruit.
Yeah, of course it's organic. Well, I mean, what do you think it's like? I don't know, what's the difference? Hey, we got a coconut here.
You know, there's two different kinds of persimmons in the world. I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah, there's one that grows more like that, and there's one that grows like this.
Well, I mean, that's a bit like that, isn't it?
Yeah, no, but it's more heart-shaped. There's one that's more heart-shaped. Do you know about this theory about like certain fruits that actually look like an organ? For instance, coconuts are good for that part of your body.
Not getting it at all. Not getting it at all here.
Well, no, that looks like a heart. That'd be good for your heart.
A heart?
Wouldn't it?
Sure, it looks like a heart.
Now, Craig.
Yeah, well,
like this, it does. This way, it's something else.
Well, okay, yeah.
So that
you
would
see
be
it your
good
way, I'll see
for
it
your
mine.
butt.
What about midget pineapple? You want a midget pineapple?
Sure. I'll take that midget pineapple. That's lovely. Thank you.
Yeah, all right. What are you going to do with it? You going to will you put it in a recipe?
I'm going to go put it in a small planter and show my children how a pineapple grows.
Well, this won't grow. This is a midget pineapple.
Well, my children are small.
All right. You know what? If I was you, I'd take this coconut's
The coconut's ready to go.
Yeah, it's about to pop, this coconut. So, you know what this is? It's because last night, Carson Kressley was here, who's got a name eerily similar to yours. And he popped
eerily similar.
Yeah, well, it is.
Like
he popped a piece of passion fruit in my face by accident.
No kidding.
So I'm guessing this coconut has been scored for the same hilarious reason.
No, I wouldn't do that to you.
No,
I'd feel that's too nice a suit.
Yeah, well, thanks, man.
Yeah.
I got nice socks on.
That guy can come out and roll on you, though. It's very nice. I used to, I'm just black socks.
Black socks. That's the way to go, really. That's the more elegant. Anyway, you got your midget pineapple.
Thanks
we plugged your show. I think we're done.
Yeah, watch the show. Thanks.
Kelsey Grammer. Kelsey Grammer, everybody. Kelsey Grammer.
Hey.
Welcome, my dear boy.
How are you, man?
You know, I'm pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm really great.
You look very like a sort of rich dude. You know, like linen and kind
I
of...
look like a guy that was once really rich. And things have just gone okay.
You're all right. You look great. I like your lavender jacket. That's good.
It's a fabulous color.
Do you have someone that chooses your socks for you by any chance?
No, I don't. I saw your socks before, and they're fantastic.
Thanks. They're actually tights.
Are they?
I shouldn't...
All the way up to here?
All the way up to here, yeah. No, it's good. How's things going for you? I believe congratulations are in order?
Yes, congratulations are in order.
Another...
A blessed new grammarian is...
well, so how many's that now, then?
6.
6 children.
6 children.
You're not wealthy at all anymore, are you?
Well, I figure there is an obligation to make sure they're well cared for.
Yeah, well,
The trust fund.
You're going to be working the rest of your life. But that's good. That's good. It's kind of like, oh man, I don't know if I could do another one. No.
Yeah.
Newborn in the house. 2. That's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually, I like it. I kind of thrive on it.
Really?
I enjoy that young energy around and watching them discover the world. It makes me, you know.
What about the utter lack of sleep for about 3 years?
I'm okay with it.
Really?
Well, there was a time in my life when I didn't sleep at all for other reasons.
Well, me too. Yes. But that seemed to be
this
much
is
more
refreshing.
fun. Yeah.
It was more fun. It reminds me of a story. You know, a coach on Cheers was played by an actor named Nick Colasanto.
Right. Yes.
He'd been sober for a long time, and George Wendt asked him once in the back of a car, said, Nick, you know, when was the last time, are you having fun? And he said, oh, hell, I haven't had fun since I stopped drinking.
So this show with Martin, then he's neat and you're tidy, or is that the?
It's actually just Odd Couple, yeah, but it's Odd Couple updated. We're both lawyers, and we have different approaches to the law.
Right.
I'm more of a liar. He's more of a truth teller.
Well, see, right there, that's your plot problem there. He's a lawyer and he's telling the truth. Yeah. That's going to be hard to make that work.
So he can't make any money, and I do. So together we become a rather potent team, and it's been pretty funny. We'll see what happens.
He's pretty funny. You're a pretty funny guy. He's a pretty funny guy. That should work out. And what's the network, FX?
FX.
That's the one they're all going for now.
Yeah, it seems to be having.
Well, me anyway. Nah. You know, I'm finishing here.
I know, and you want to do a game show, right?
I am. Yes, yeah. I've already started it actually.
That's a lot of buckaroos in that. A lot of green in that. That's a lot of
Snickerdoodles. A lot of snickerdoodles.
We call them
not if it works out, yeah.
It works out.
Yeah, if it works out, but there's no money right away. It's kind of like a reasonably odds lottery ticket.
You used to be on Drew Carey's show, right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Drew ended up in that world for a while.
He did. Yeah, he's doing The Price is Right. He's been there. Drew and I. Do you know I actually met you once when I was
backstage at Conan?
No, I met you there, but even before that, when I was, you probably don't remember this. It was in an.
Maybe not.
No. Oh yeah, because you were like No, this is a true story. It was one of my first interviews when I was on the Drew Carey show. It was the CNN building on Sunset.
Yeah, right. I was up there doing Larry King then.
Right, because we go out, we get in the elevator, and you were very nice. And you said hello, and I said, oh, Kelsey Grammer, very nice to meet you. And you were like that, and you were very kind to me. And we get up to the level, and the receptionist was there, and I said, please, you first. And Kelsey went over and said, Kelsey Grammer for Larry King. And they went, oh, right away. And then they said, and you, sir? And I went, Craig Ferguson for Space Ghost.
Yeah.
But the thing is, did you ever get interviewed by Space Ghost?
Never did.
I tell you what, that Space Ghost show was hilarious. Oh man, that was a great show. And Larry, of course, Larry's still interviewing everybody. Yeah,
it's pretty amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. How long's he been? Like over 75, 80 years. Yeah. So, did you ever see any of the old Cheers gang?
Once in a while, I'll bump into John Ratzenberger.
Yes, he's made some snickerdoodles with the
Snickers with his own little show, Made in America, I think.
Yeah, and also the whatchamacallit,
that other thing.
The Pixar. He's always in the Pixar movies.
All the Pixar movies.
Yeah,
and I think he did that environmentally friendly packing material.
You're kidding me?
I think he may be like one of the guys behind that. So
he also did a movie called Space Buddies, which is for very young children.
I've not seen that.
Well, you will.
I will.
Yeah, you're going to see it again. Yeah, he plays the...
watching all the old classics.
Yeah, you'll be back to Teletubbies one more time.
There you go. Yeah, it's Little Einsteins right now.
Oh, that's the Little Einsteins. Yeah, oh, God. Yeah. I envy you. I admire you. I don't know that I envy you for doing it again.
You know what? I'm in a position where I'm actually very happy with what I'm.
Yeah, no, I totally buy it. I'm just.
There are people around me saying you must be insane, but.
Crikey dingo, Kelsey. Crikey.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, you can't let other people with it. Here's how you should live your life from their basement. Ooh la la, man. No, you don't need to listen
Do
to
not
anyone.
read the comments.
No, never read the comments. No, and it's really. Are you on the Tweety or the?
I just sort of re-entered that world. I tried it for a while, about 4 or 5 years ago, and had some guy kind of tweeting for me.
Right.
And
that's not in the spirit of
he
it
was
now,
just
Kelsey.
making a lot of passes at women. That, and I went,
Oh well, actually,
can't
then
do
that's
this.
fine. Yeah.
my wife saw it and she said, "What is this? Who's this girl from Australia in the Valentine outfit?" And I said, "I actually do not know." And the only way I could actually confirm that was by showing her the tweets that had gone out and how bad the spelling was. Because I don't spell bad.
Right.
And
Badly.
no. But
I'm such a crikey man. I'm sorry.
but that would be poorly.
Oh, poorly. Yeah, it would be. Yeah.
So this last, I've re-entered the stream a little bit to kind of have some fun about grammar and the misuse of language in our current way of communicating with each other, and it's had some success, and it caused
You
a
get
little bit of stir.
people get very angry about the wrong
But,
period
there's no
or comma.
anger. It doesn't
you know.
matter. It doesn't have to be angry. It's just,
They were angry before they ever even heard of
Exactly.
you. Yeah, they were just angry.
it's just an angry place.
Yeah, it is.
It is. But so it's actually to garner a little bit of attention toward the new show.
Well, people do use the social media
a
for
vehicle.
that. It's all right. It's all right.
It is okay.
It's all right. We have to take a commercial break.
Okay.
Which is one of the things that CBS almost insists on.
Oh, well,
We'll be right back. We're back on.
same thing.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Like,
We did the... What? We're just talking. Yeah. So, anyway, there you are. We're out of time.
Okay. It's good to see you. I love your snake.
Well, thanks very much indeed. It's a Freudian thing, you
Is
know.
it?
Yeah. Well, it's a rattlesnake.
big snake.
It's a big snake
snake.
to compensate.
Rattlesnake. You know, it's funny. This reminds me of a story.
Oh, okay, good.
There's a woman that's been working in my home for 30 years or so, and of course, you know, once in a while, living in California, you end up finding rattlesnakes in odd places in your property. And
By property, you don't mean your pants or anything.
no,
do you?
that's always been a problem. But now, no, they're usually outside the slacks. But
I like to think I live outside the slacks, Kelsey.
I was walking home up the pathway to my house. This is several years ago, and a girl named Elizabeth, who was working with the baby at the time, said, "Be careful. There's a big snake up there." I said, "Okay." So I started to walk up, and she said, "Maria's taking care of it." Okay. Which either meant she had a machete out and she was going to chop its head off, or
Was actually-
shoot it along.
Oh, I thought it meant taking care of it like...
What she was actually doing was this kind of thing.
Really? That?
And the snake was completely out. And she said, "There are some women from my country
Hypnotize snakes?
that know how to do this." She was one of them. So, needless to say, Maria is still with us.
Sure.
Is never leaving.
You want to know where that woman is at all times, yeah. Well, I think we all learned something. Kelsey Grammer, everybody. All right.
On election day, this country will have a choice: pizza or hot dog. Go for the hot dog, because any woman who enjoys a hot dog will also touch your wiener.